Why we rarely see Beyoncé and Jay-Z's son, Sir Carter Beyoncé and Jay-Z's son, Sir Carter, recently made a rare public appearance in New York City. And fans were quick to notice how much he has grown. But while many were amazed by his height, the real conversation started when people began asking why we barely see him in public. Unlike his twin sister, Rumi, or his older sister, Blue Ivy, Sir is almost never seen at events, performances, or even casual family outings. This has led to many theories about why he is kept away from the public eye. For years, there have been rumors that Sir Carter might have a medical condition, which could be why Beyoncé and Jay-Z choose to keep him out of the spotlight. Some online detectives have pointed out that Sir might be autistic. They claim to have noticed certain behaviors, like hand flapping, dragging one leg while walking, staring at lights, and making repetitive movements. Even controversial rapper Azialia Banks once called out Beyoncé, telling her to stop hiding your son from the world. The speculation grew even stronger after Beyoncé released her Renaissance film. Some fans believe the documentary included moments that showed Sir and Rumi displaying possible signs of autism. According to these theories, Sir stays out of the public eye because his supposed disabilities are obvious, while Rumi is seen more often because hers are not as noticeable. There is no official confirmation from Beyoncé or Jay-Z about this, but that hasn't stopped people from trying to piece together clues. One of the biggest reasons fans believe something might be going on with Sir is the way Beyoncé described her pregnancy with the twins. She has openly talked about how difficult it was, saying she suffered from preeclampsia, a condition that causes high blood pressure and can be dangerous for both the mother and the baby. Because of this, she had to have an emergency C-section to deliver Sir and Rumi safely. Beyoncé also revealed that while she was in labor, one of the twins' heartbeats stopped multiple times. She never confirmed which baby had the issue, but many believe it was Sir. Some fans think this complication may have caused health problems for him, which could explain why he is rarely seen in public. But while fans continue to speculate, those close to the family have given some insight into why Sir Carter is not often seen in public. One of the most revealing comments came from his grandmother, Tina Knowles. In an interview, she shared that Sir has a very quiet personality and is more interested in numbers and intellectual activities rather than things like fashion or performing. Unlike Blue Ivy, who has shown a love for the spotlight by joining her mother on stage and modeling, Sir seems to prefer staying in his own world. His grandfather, Matthew Knowles, also mentioned that Sir enjoys having his own space and is not as outgoing as his siblings. This has led some people to believe that his absence from public events is simply a matter of personal preference rather than anything more serious. At the same time, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have always been very protective of their children's privacy. Beyoncé has spoken in past interviews about how she carefully selects schools for her kids to ensure they have a normal childhood away from too much public attention. She has also made it clear that she does not want to force her children into the entertainment industry unless it is something they truly want for themselves. When Blue Ivy first started performing with her mother, Beyoncé said she did not push her into it. Blue wanted to do it and worked hard to earn her place on stage. If Sir does not show an interest in public appearances, his parents may simply be respecting his wishes and allowing him to grow up without pressure. Jay-Z has also talked about how important it is for him to spend quality time with his children. He once said in an interview that time is the only thing we can control, and he chooses to spend as much of it as possible with his kids, rather than focusing entirely on his career. He believes that being present in their lives is more valuable than anything else, which may be another reason why the public does not see much of Sir. Instead of taking him to major events or allowing the media to capture too many moments of his childhood, Jay-Z and Beyoncé may be prioritizing family time in private. Even with all this information, some fans still believe there could be another reason for Sir's absence. Many have pointed to Beyoncé's song My Rose as a possible explanation. In the song, she sings about loving and accepting someone for who they are, flaws and all. Some listeners think the lyrics are about Sir and that Beyoncé is addressing the rumours in her own way. The song's message of self-love and embracing imperfections has led some to believe that it might hold a deeper meaning about why Sir is not in the public eye as much as his siblings. Another important factor to consider is how differently Sir's sisters, Blue Ivy and Rumi, are being introduced to the public compared to him. Blue Ivy has been in the spotlight from a young age, appearing in her father's music, performing alongside her mother, and even attending major events like the Super Bowl. Rumi, while not as public as Blue, has still been seen in family projects, including modelling for Beyoncé's Ivy Park brand. However, Sir has remained almost completely absent from these kinds of appearances. Even when Beyoncé and Jay-Z bring their children to public events, Sir is either missing or kept far away from cameras. Some fans believe this could be a personal choice by Sir himself, as his grandparents have mentioned that he enjoys his privacy. However, others have questioned whether the Carter family is intentionally keeping him out of public view for another reason. Theories continue to circulate, with some people wondering if he may have difficulties that make public appearances more challenging. Since his birth, there have been rumours that Sir may have experienced health issues as a baby, which could explain his parents' extra efforts to shield him from media scrutiny. In addition to the family's general privacy, another reason Sir might be kept out of the spotlight could be the way the public reacts to celebrity children. Unlike adults who choose to be famous, children born into celebrity families have no control over the attention they receive. Blue Ivy, for example, has faced both love and criticism from the media and online users throughout her life. People have commented on her looks, her performances, and even her speaking voice, sometimes in a harsh and unfair manner. Beyoncé and Jay-Z may want to prevent Sir from experiencing the same kind of judgment, which could be especially harmful if he is naturally shy or introverted. Another element to consider is that Sir's absence from public life might not be as mysterious as people think. There are plenty of celebrity children who are rarely seen because their parents choose to give them a normal childhood. Beyoncé has spoken about how important it is for her children to experience life without being constantly judged or watched. She has made efforts to give them as normal an upbringing as possible, which might explain why Sir is rarely seen. Unlike Blue Ivy, who has already embraced certain aspects of fame, Sir may simply have no interest in public life, and his parents could be honouring that choice. Even though fans may never get a direct answer about why Sir Carter is rarely seen, it is clear that his parents are doing everything they can to protect him. Whether it is due to personal preference, privacy concerns, or something else entirely, one thing remains certain: Sir Carter will continue to be one of the biggest mysteries in the Carter family,